The excitement of your road trip. First, once you figured out where you're going to go, you're going to go to Google Classroom. You're going to scroll down to the road trip resources. You're going to go to the Google map. Let me move my head. When you click on Google Maps over here on the side, once you figure out where you're going, or we could do it two ways. You could start with where you're starting from or where you're going. So let's say that I was going to next we'll go to Mount Rainier. So let me do Mount Rainier National Park. And then I'm going to do my directions. So down here, I'm going to hit directions. And when I go to directions, I can put in where I started. So let's say I started in Olympia. So I'm going to type in your location. I'm going to type in Olympia, Washington. And now I can see that from Olympia, Washington, it would take me 1 hour and 29 minutes to drive to kind of the beginning part of Mount Rainier, or 65 and 4/10 of a mile. I can also have different routes, right? But this one looks like it'd be most direct. So once I figured that out, I have different options down below. So I can do hotels, and the hotels look like down here might be a little tricky. Okay, so Mount Rainier is a tricky one. So this could be where I decide to look at a hotel along the way, right? And so I could scroll out further, find maybe other hotels along the way. I also know that Mount Rainier has a lodge at the top, so that might be something that I have to Google. I also know that I could go back to Tacoma and stay in Tacoma, so I have some options. But right now, I don't need hotels. I know my distance and my miles. Now, remember to figure out your gas. For 20 miles, it's $4. So this, I would probably round up to, I would even go for 80 miles. You could do 70 and figure out the half, right? Because this doesn't let you all the way, like if I wanted to go all the way up, I could drag it further up and see what's up in this area. So I know I'd have to drive further. So 1 hour, 29 minutes, 65 and 4/10. I would round it to 80 because I'll have some extra driving, and that's just one way. And then I would have to also add, if I'm staying somewhere else, I'd have to backtrack and add those mileages. So 80 divided by 20 is 4, and 4 times 4 is $16. So this would cost me $16.